Tens of thousands of UC students relieved tonight. For the next 2 years, no tuition hikes. The UC regents met today in San Francisco, weighing the issue. They voted for a freeze on tuition for in-state students. Now, last year, the regents voted in favor of tuition hikes and sparked thousands of student protests. The governor then promised additional funding for the UC system.
This is the time for the state to begin to reinvest in earnest in UC.
It shows there's some progress, but we'll have to see.
It's a different story, though, for out-of-state students. Look out, the regents voted to approve an 8% pay hike for them.
We got our first look at the new air traffic control tower being built at SFO. New at 6, KPX5's John Ramos on how the view may be its most important safety feature.
It's a tight fit if you want to see the latest arrival at San Francisco International. But talk about a room with a view.
You're standing in a tower that is approximately 40 feet taller than our current air traffic control tower and offers 270-degree unobstructed views of our airfields.
SFO showed off its new control tower today, a gleaming 220-foot high-tech, seismically stable crow's nest that some are already comparing to an Olympic torch. And while the new lookout will eventually have state-of-the-art radar systems, it really is the view that counts.
The most important thing an air traffic controller can do in a tower is look out the window and ensuring the airplanes are taking off, ensuring they're landing correctly, ensuring that they have the proper separation.
Keeping an eye on the entire airport had become a problem for the old tower, originally built back in the 1950s. As SFO grew and spread out, the shorter tower lost its view of some of the runways. So as they planned the new one, they did an extensive study to find the best location and ended up building it a couple hundred yards from the old one.
This was determined to be the best location, close to the existing, and maybe there was a reason.
Got that right in the 50s.
Got it right in the 50s when they built it, exactly.
Once the new tower becomes operational, the airport has only 60 days to remove the old one, which is slightly blocking the view of the planes. The airport hopes its new $120 million addition will become an icon for the city. But the FAA has a more pragmatic goal.
Our controllers will be able to safely and efficiently manage the nearly 1,200 flights that come in and out of San Francisco, which is the 9th busiest airport in the country.
And soon to become the most closely watched. At San Francisco International, John Ramos, KPIX5.
The main construction has been completed, but now the FAA needs to install its equipment, which could take another year. The tower is scheduled to go online in the summer of 2016.
All right.